Manager Assistant. The Manager Assistant service allows a secretary to receive and manage calls for one or several managers from a mobile phone, fixed or PC soft phone. Managers will be constantly available, reducing business losses arising from missed calls. Examples. Paul works as a project manager for an important insurance company, and his communication needs are very demanding. He works closely with Sarah, his executive assistant. Thanks to Manager Assistant, both will be able to manage all their incoming calls. Paul has one phone line and two devices, a fixed one in his office and a mobile one associated to the same line, so that he always uses the same number, whether he is at the office or away from his desk. In addition, other basic services are associated to his line, such as voicemail, absence reason, do not disturb, and other services offered by the NGIN platform. Lists configuration. With the Manager Assistant service, Paul can set up lists with numbers stored in his phone book, allocating specific characteristics to each device that will allow him to manage his phone book more efficiently. Paul can decide if a specific record of his phone book is to be included in a whitelist or a blacklist, or none of those. Incoming calls from numbers stored in the address book included in whitelists have immediate access to Paul and make his mobile or fixed device ring. Incoming calls from numbers stored in the address book included in blacklists are directly rerouted and will not reach Paul, but his assistant's extension. Whitelists. Let's see an example. Paul is in a meeting and receives an incoming call to his fixed line extension from his wife.
Excuse me, please. It's my wife.
Hallo?
Ah, wie geht es dir?
Ja, ich komme so gegen 10 Uhr nach Hause. Ja, okay, ich will mich darum kümmern. Tschüss, bis später.
Since his wife's number has been previously included in a whitelist, Paul's phone will ring and he will be able to answer her call. Atos Origin NGIN provides additional functionalities such as Do Not Disturb and Absence Reason that allow the user to decide if he or she wishes not to be disturbed at certain times. Blacklists. If the call received by Paul came from a provider assigned to a blacklist instead of his wife, it would never have found its way through to Paul. The Manager Assistant system would have forwarded the call to Paul's assistant, Sarah, who would have dealt with the provider and decided if she should manage the situation or forward the call to Paul. Multi-ringing. When incoming calls come from numbers not assigned to any list, the Manager Assistant service provides a multi-ringing feature, allowing for Manager Assistant to be configured so that the first extension to ring is the assistant's one. This way, Sarah would hear the call first and would answer it if available. If this is not the case, Paul's phone will ring and he'll be able to answer. If he is not available, the call will be forwarded to the voicemail. Service activation, deactivation. When the meeting is over, Paul decides to deactivate the Manager Assistant service to be able to receive all incoming calls in his mobile phone until he arrives at the office. At that moment, Sarah will receive an SMS informing her that Paul has deactivated the service. The Manager Assistant service allows the secretary to receive and manage calls for one or several managers in a mobile-enabled and enhanced version of the traditional PABX-based service.
Hello, Sarah Darling speaking. Hi, Katie. Yeah. No, it was great. No, it was fantastic. The weekend was wonderful. However, the company wasn't so good. No. In fact, can you put Tom on my blacklist? Yeah. And, hold on. I want you to put James and Adam and the most gorgeous of all, Robert, on my whitelist. Yeah. Did you get that? Okay. Okay, I'll call you later. Okay, yeah. Bye.
Manager Assistance is a flexible service that expands communication options without demanding costly deployments. In combination with other NGIN services such as Communicator, it enables configuration of a service tailored to users' needs.